It's actually a blue sky, but this phone isn't really showing that. Here's Elmer. And me. So today I was yelled at work by a coworker by being helpful and friendly to them, and they just bit my head off. I kind of took it personal at first, and then I realized it's just the other chickens. Griffins. That's Featherkins going after Ada. And of course, this is Elmer. Elmer. All right, you go ahead. Emotional support animal. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking these guys, my roosters, could be my emotional support animal. So, I have ADHD. What is it? Attention Deficit Disorder. There goes Baby Blue. It's kind of windy out here, Massachusetts. And usually emotional support animals are dogs, I guess. Well, usually service animals are dogs. But I'm looking into having an emotional support animal because even before having this problem with this person, these guys, I just love them so much that I've given up eating chicken. I just can't eat chicken. I just can't. I think that chickens should be everybody's best friend, and you know, dogs are cool, cats are cool, but what about chickens? And hasn't even been a year, and I'd rather hug a chicken than eat a chicken. You know, stupid McDonald's app today. You know, I just got it like 2 or 3 days ago. Hey, free sandwich. Guess what sandwich they want to give me today? I'm like, oh, look at that. A McChicken. Nope, ain't doing it. No, can't. Favorite meal? Chicken fajita. Yep, I'm that person. You order the chicken fajita at the restaurant. Oh yeah, they're just trying to mate all the time. Alright, I order the chicken fajita, and it's like, they gotta bring out like 3 different plates of stuff, you know. They gotta bring out the plate of, like, you know, the tortillas. They gotta bring out the big plate of guacamole with the cheeses and the what else is on there? Beans and rice, Spanish rice. And then they bring out the sizzling pan of chicken fajita, which is onions and peppers and chicken. Ah, right? And I can't do it anymore. There's no freaking way. Can't. So here I am reflecting, like, where I work. It's like, where I work, you can park. You park in a spot where we all park, and it's inside gates. And I'm kind of like, why am I doing that? Because people are doing weird stuff. Like, they're parking in front of each other, just as jokes or whatever. And still, I'm like, you know what? I like to be independent and have control in a way. I like to get home and get the heck out of here, you know? And I don't want to be stuck here. Who wants to be stuck at work? Because your car is stuck behind someone else's car because they're having a moment, you know? And I've already seen people have a moment. I've actually but, you know, watching the astrology and stuff. I took 2 days off in April, and don't worry, they're just having fun over there, quote unquote. Yeah, Elmer wants to get in on it. He's the 3rd rooster. Sorry, Elmer. There's only 5 girls, but there's 6 coming up. 6 little girls coming up. But still, I understand, like, each rooster should have 10 girls. So it's like, I'm going to have, 11 girls for 3 roosters? But I'll have to cover, like, how do I do it? How do I do it, have 3 brother roosters? Right? That's uncommon. You ever heard of it? You ever know anybody that did that? Yeah, 3 brother roosters. They're the roosters of the green tail. Griffins of the green feathered tail. They all have green feathered tails. They're all different. Distinctly different. Oh my god. Elmer is thick and meaty, I tell you. You hug him and you're like, whoa, he's got some meat on him. He's a big boy. I think he's like a Rhode Island Red. And then you got Featherkins, who's just like your common, like, cool looking freaking, like, you look at, like, weather vanes and, like, pictures of roosters and stuff. He's got the white and all the different colors. Handsome as heck. I'd say he's like a medium build, you know, kind of like Hardy. I don't know what you call him. Then you got Baby Blue. It was mostly like green and maroon. He even has some purple feathers in there. He's a tiny little guy. He's so, like, I swear a wind could blow him away. You could just go whoosh. So, yeah, 50 different subjects, ADHD, right? That's what happens with ADHD. You go all over the place. So, emotional support animal or like service support animal. Like, I always thought, hey, that's my ace in the hole. Whatever that means, right? Ace in the hole. A gambling term or something. Don't gamble. Don't do it. Anyhow, it seems like there's a big thing about gambling out right now. Did you notice that? Don't get taken by that. Don't have these little free apps. You think you can, whatever. You do what you gotta do. You're here to do what you do. So, emotional support animal and chickens, griffins, or whatever you want to call them. And dealing with these humans. And free choice, free will. It's like, yeah, I should be happy for these people laughing off. Like, these two people are, like, laughing it off and acting like jerks. Laughing it off. And I'm like, well, at least they're happy. I should be happy for them. Unconditional love, you know? But it's like, if they're laughing at my expense, that's evil. That's like service to self. Yeah, Elmer agrees. And, so this one person blows up at me because what did I do? Oh, yeah, what a mess back there. Hey, we're just still in spring cleaning here. It's not summer yet. And, transitioning all these energies here. I swear to God, we find so many things. We find so many things, and I feel like we're transitioning the energies is really what we're doing. And that's part about dealing with these people I deal with. They're just human. They're just human. And they're just trying to live the life that they live. And what I'm noticing is it's all about respect. And it's about, if they feel disrespected, they feel like they gotta put a wall up. It's like, you go up to them and you're like, hey, did I disrespect you? Did I do something to you? Did I offend you? I'm sorry. I don't know what it is, but you want to tell me about it? Hey, don't want to tell you about it. It's this weird world. I'm absolutely not going to walk away from this job. I'm not going to pack it up. I'm a stronger human because of it, both in my soul, mentally, and physically. And I'm enjoying the physical aspect of improving my body. There is not a day I don't shovel or sweep. I work for the Department of Works. I am a highwayman. I drive dump trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like big trucks. Where it's like, even this guy that blew up at me hurt his hand on one. Have I hurt my, well, you know, knock on wood, all that good stuff. But it's like this unskilled and they're skilled. And I'm skilled, you know? And it's like, yeah, okay. You get rid of me, you get a pay raise. I get it. So this guy, it's like so obvious he's being a jerk because he wants a pay raise. It's like, you're in my way. It's like, why don't you just wait for someone to retire, buddy? You know, it's like, well, you know, probably this thing about female shit, you know? They didn't think I could handle it. I say they. It could be he, that one person. I'm the only woman that works there doing this stuff. They haven't had a woman to do this stuff since 2009. How many years is that? Come on, you mathematicians, throw it out there. You know, I'm humble. I don't pull my gender. I don't complain. I wear what I'm supposed to wear and I'm comfortable. And I do what I'm supposed to do and I do it the best capability I can. I can do everything they can do. You know, I don't trick them and I'm not passive aggressive. I don't do that crap. But what I'm realizing is it's like, I just have to be me, you know? And I can continue to be me. And I was respectful, quiet, thoughtful, and nice. And blowing up on me and stuff. And I think it's just this person, like, getting all upset. You want to know what they're upset about? This is what they're upset about. There's 3 of us that are working that day, all right? 2 of us were in one truck, and I was in another truck. And we're doing asphalt, hot top. We're laying down, you know, filling in potholes here in New England, up here in Massachusetts. There's lots of them. They happen all the time. And right around lunch, and this happens to this person all the time, every time they work with me, all of a sudden they're sick. It's happened. This is the 5th time that they've decided they're sick and they got to go home. But from what I hear, this time, you know, the first one was dentist. Second, you know, sick. This time it's my mom. All right, fine. That's your mom. It's weird timing and weirdness. And I keep quiet about that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. All right, So, instead of having 2 trucks, 2 people, hey, you, Shell, you get in this truck. All right, I'll get in that truck. I get in that truck with that guy, which used to be this dude that called out, right? I'm sick. My mom's blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatevs. So this person's stuff's like on the seat. Like, their gloves, their sweatshirt, their coat. Because, we start the day, it's cold. Then in the middle of the day, it's hot. Just that's how the sun works, Sun's gone, it's cold. Sun comes back, it's warm. So I took his stuff, and even my driver was like, yeah, do that. Take the stuff, put it on the guy's seat. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put it in his seat. Because there's a seat inside the office that we all sit around during the time clock. Gosh, I got to tell you all about that, too. Very analog. All right, so there we are. These little seats. That's just the babies. The kitty's chasing the babies. Stop that kitty. Babies as in little chicks. Chickens. Griffins, if you will. Alright, so there we are. Putting his stuff respectfully on his little seat. So, today goes by, and I'm, noticing all this stuff is just kind of just sitting there. He doesn't, deal with his gloves. He doesn't move anything, and whatever. I'm like, I could just tell I'm, psychic or something. I'm like, there's something wrong here. He's so offended or something. So at the end of the day, he comes up to me. I'm just trying to work. I'm sweeping or whatever. And he's like, so what was the problem with my stuff being in that truck? I'm like, what do you mean? Well, you moved all my stuff under the seat. What? I'm like, well, yeah, because you called out and you had something going on, and I wanted to make sure your stuff got to you because you left abruptly. Don't you dare touch my stuff. You should not do that. It's like blah, blah, F-bomb drop and blah, blah, blah. And he wants to I don't know, get on a one-on-one yell and fight, inside this certain area. Hey, I read my numerology today. Just don't get into arguments because you're not going to win. And I'm like, hey, man, I think we need, a third person, mediator type person, management or something, because this ain't going to go down with just you and me yelling at each other. So I just take my room and I go outside, and he's just trying to explode and push my buttons and saying all these weird things. And what's funny with spirit and God and all that is you only hear what you're meant to hear. So he's saying certain things, and you know what? I bet you in some other world I would have been so offended if I heard it. But I didn't hear what he was saying. I'm like, I don't even know what he was saying. So other people heard it and probably thought, wow, she should really blow up at him. And I'm like, I honestly did not hear him. This is a great example of 3D, 5D, 7D, and I have to remember that, XD party, that I am dipping into the 3D with these people and giving them the option and showing them how it can be so much better. And they're choosing free will, free choice. I guess you'd say to be a bottom sucker, mud sucker. We gotta have catfish in the world, I guess. Catfish, that's funny. That means that he's someone he's not. Interesting, because you know what? This dude has 2 DUIs from 10 years ago, and all you gotta do is Google his name and search and read a couple articles in the same town. He got 2 DUIs, and what's he doing driving trucks for the Department of Public Works? Dude, you're so going down, and I was giving you the benefit of the doubt for so long. It's all I gotta do is just send that article to HR. It's but am I that person? It's I'm not. I want to find out about emotional support animals. I think the guy needs help. But I cannot help. Because when I do help, take his stuff and put it on a seat in a respectful, thoughtful manner, it creates the opposite effect. And I think what's going on is he probably looks at his life and he says to himself, why don't I have a mom that did that? Why don't I have a girlfriend that did that? Or a wife that did that? Who is this person that is known to me? Just a coworker. How dare them be in that spot of honor of helping me or doing, I don't need their help. I don't know. So, this is where I'm at with the energies of the astrological world, where I'm testing my boundaries and smile ear to ear, and I had to stop being so gleeful after he did all that, and I reacted the way I did. Because he stormed out of there, doing his time card early, throwing his coffee cup on the ground, because it's like a coffee mug kind of whatever. And shop steward, yep, there's a union. I won't be in it till Lionsgate of all. I was hired February 7th. When you figure it all out for 6 months, Lionsgate is my, hello, you're in the union. Weird. So this dude's new, a few weeks ahead of me, and he keeps acting from the, like, reality of lack, where he thinks that there's only one job. There's 2 jobs. We each got one. You got it first, I got this one. Mine pays more because I got skills. It's called a CDL. It's called a commercial driver's license. Bitch. That's just the barrel over there that makes noises when I guess I change pressure. It's a heat, whatever, I don't know. But, dude, I got the commercial driver's license. Nobody's standing over there, by the way. It does it all on its own. And, I'm studying for my hoist. What's a hoist, you may ask? What's a hoist? The hoist, my friend, is the backhoe and you know, cool stuff. Like, I'll show you. Because I've been hiding it. Maybe this is what they're sensing, you know? Like, she's doing something. She's doing some sort of thing. I am. I'm studying. I got a test a week from now. And I'm going to do pretty good. And you know, I got to thank this guy because he's getting fire under my butt to get my stuff in order and to keep myself tip-top doing things. I don't want to advertise for these guys. It's like, I swear to God. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was going to show you some good pictures and stuff, but I guess I still have to read the book. I've been making up my cards and stuff. Excavators are, here we go. Excavators, backhoes, loaders, mini excavator equipment, booms without rope, forklift, industrial forklift, blah, 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 blah. Also, I mean, not just one test or 2 tests. The one, what's it called? Jeez. It's so much stuff to learn here. So that's what I'm in the mood of. It's a 2A, 1C hoisting. Right, you're like, what is that? I know, right? Look at all this junk. It's terrible. Oh my God, I can't believe you can see that. Ugh, there we go. That's much better. And I'm learning about the catch basin cleaner. I mean, like, yeah, like that kind of thing. Really? You know? And, the bush hog. Yeah, why not? The bush hog. There. So I'll be, like, driving those kind of things, like mowing and stuff like that. So it's 4 tests. It's the 2A, 1C, those 2. And then that and that, you know, with a forklift, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. The way I've tested, yeah, I hear you, Elmer. The way I've tested all my life, I get through on the skin of my teeth. And, dyslexic. And, so I go to the back of the book. I get, you know, the test questions, and I'm making up cards, and I'm going to read the book back to front, because we're dyslexic, right? You always read the back first. You always read the summary. Always do the tests first. It's a backwards world, man. Why read all the shit you don't really need to know? Just read the stuff you need to know. And then don't test yourself. Just make flashcards of it, dude. Like, just be like, just know the answers. Because if I know all the wrong answers, with the good answers, it's not good. So, we'll see how I do. I'll let you know in a week. And I say that, and my mind's like, yeah, you'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll show you. So, thing about that test, man, it's crazy. It's like, you can't talk to anybody when you're in there. You can't bring in a phone. It's like all these rules, or you get eliminated. You won't be able to take the tests. I gotta take 4 freaking tests, man. 4 tests. My boss wants me to take those tests. My boss wants to put me in a position. And, what does it matter what these coworkers think, right? I got coworkers that like me. I got a boss that likes me. I got a shop steward that likes me. I got an assistant shop steward that I'm not too sure about, but gosh, if you ever find this video. Hey, laying it on the line, man. You're questionable, dude. You know that, because you are not cool to me. I walk in the lunchroom and you stand up and leave with all those other 2 guys. exercising your little mini union? Yeah, I called you out on that. I see you stopped doing that shit. Yeah. Like, this isn't right. A union is a union. But don't be doing a little mini union showing that you're like, your strength there. You know what I mean? What the hell is that? That's called, you know what that's called. It's called workplace bullying. I walk in the lunchroom, you get up, and 2 other guys get up, and the one that went off on me gets up like that. Workplace bullying, buddy. And I have not gone to HR, and I will not go to HR. I'm going to my shop steward, and I'm going to my foreman. And this little bitch, yeah, I know, a female, I know. This male who went off on me, I'm sure he pulled up his skirt. See, there I am with a female thing, sorry. And he ran off to HR. And they all think I'm going to be doing that crap. No. It's true, I should be running the place, but that's kind of cocky. No, I should not be running the place. Not until I know what the hell I'm doing. And I'm still learning right now. And that's that. Here comes some company.